All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all glory, praise, and honor to the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well. Shout out to all you brothers out there feeding the flock. It's motivating. And shout out to all you sisters out there listening in quietness and meekness. All right, so this article I saw, it says, I hate to repeat it, but I'm going to read it. It's part of the article. It says, your God is stupid. Mine has common sense. Duterte accused of blasphemy. Branded a madman and freak. Something. Let's get into this article. Let's see what it says. And, I got no scriptures lined up. We're just going to go with a freestyle. Lord willing, this is edifying. Alright, so let's get into it. It says, your God is stupid. Mine has common sense. Duterte accused of blasphemy. Branded a madman and freak. Catholic nuns participate in protest in Melilla against President Rodrigo Duterte. It says Rodrigo Duterte has defended his provocative remark after facing stiff criticism from Catholics who branded him a madman for calling God stupid. The Philistines president reiterated Salakia for my reading, man. Certain words I just don't know how to read it, that his God has plenty common sense. Now, what I like about that is, there's some facts in that the president of the Philistines says that his God has common sense. Now, this is scriptural because, learning from higher ups, listening, it's been backed up by scripture that who and what God are the gods of the kings of the earth. Who is in control of the kings of the earth? Like this king of the earth, this king, his name is Duterte Rodrigo. Okay, he's the president of, I believe, the Philippines president. Okay, said that that his God has plenty of common sense, which is very true. Now, according to this guy, there's a huge possibility that he doesn't call on the name Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Neither does he probably have any knowledge about Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Who knows? Whoever he believes in, little does he know the power that has him in that position, the power that has the kings of the earth, presidents of all these different states, is Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And I'm gonna prove that with scripture. So it's kind of cool how he says that his God has common sense, and it's true because Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai does have common sense. Let's back it up with scripture. Okay, so what popped up was Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. These are all different types of Bibles. You got King James, all these other types, but we're gonna stick with the King James version. All right. So Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. The king's hearts, okay, the president's hearts, the president's mind, because the word heart goes back to mind. And we're going to go into the blue letter to see if we can prove that. But it's something that I've heard and something that I've learned, and I believe it. I believe that the word heart really means mind, okay? I'm not that knowledgeable and experienced to prove that, but we're going to go to the blue letter and see what it says, all right? But the king's heart, which means mind, is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it to whomsoever he will. And this is very true. Right now, the king's hearts, all the kings of all these different states that has a president, their minds, their hearts are in the Lord's hands. And the Lord, just like the rivers of water, as you can see in this verse, he turneth it whatsoever he will. So the Lord wants the the waves to go to the left direction. He can move the wind to cause the waves to rush at the right direction. The Lord causes where the water to go and the flow of the water, and to relate that to rulership. The Lord puts who he wants in rulership. All right. Right now, the Edomites are in rulership in this kingdom. You got Edomites who are in rulership in certain states. You got Moabites, who are the Chinese, who are presidents in other states. So that's who is in rulership at this point. But the true rulership is everything is in order. Yahweh, his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, the disciples, King David, the apostle Tahar on down, and all of us, that believe and that are a part of that number. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number, man. He turneth it to whoever he will. Okay, so Proverbs 21:1 just proves that the king's hearts are in the hands of the Lord. Now we go back to the article. Let's reread that real quick. The king of the Philippines, the president, said that his God has plenty of common sense. So he's right. So that's just something that I wanted to bring out. But we're going to keep reading and see what else it says. But before we keep reading, I would like to bring out some precepts on the previous verse that we brought out, just for edification's sake, just to see what the scripture also has to say. So I'm going to put this on pause, and I'll meet you at the blue letter. Okay, so we're at the blue letter now. And what was it? Proverbs 21:1. Let's see what it says. Where is it at? Proverbs 21:1. Okay, so the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord, and as the rivers of water, he turneth it to whoever he will. So let's go to cross references and see what it says. Let's see what Ezra says. Ezra 7 verse 27. Blessed be the Lord our power of our fathers, which hath put such a thing as this in the king's heart. To blah, blah, blah. No, that's not something that. Let's see. Man, that Proverbs 20 and 24, man, is heavy, man. And that Proverbs 16 and 9 is heavy too, because those two verses right there, we're going to go off topic for a second, but those two verses right there clearly shows that we are not in control, man. No matter how much we may think we're in control of our moment and the circumstances of our moment, man, we are not in control of nothing, man. The Lord has the final say so, all right? So we're going to keep it pushing, though. Let's see what else it says. Behold, not really. I could have sworn there was another one, man. I gotta. Salakia, I'm sorry for stalling. I was just trying to really look for a precept. The heart, a man's heart deceives his ways, but the Lord directs his steps. Yeah, I'm not really finding. Look, I really do apologize for wasting time and trying to find a precept to this. But let's get back into the topic. It says, we're going to keep reading over here from the top. I did not say my God was stupid, Durator said in Filipino, speaking in Cagayan de Oro on Monday. Your God is not my God because your God is stupid. Mine has a lot of common sense. Again, it's very true. Alright, so let's get back into this lesson. Let's see. Alright, so let me see where we at. Salakia. Okay, so I did not say my God was stupid, Duterte said in Filipino, speaking in Cagayan de Oro on Monday. Your God is not my God because your God is stupid. mine has a lot of common sense. Man, I really like that he said that, because it's true. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai does have all the common sense. Raised as a Catholic at 73 years old, Leader lashed out against the church, claiming that no one can bind him to any faith. If I choose not to believe in any God, what's the effing thing about it? It's about the freedom to choose one, he said. What about that's just what he said, but according to scriptures, there's one gospel, one God, one faith, one doctrine. You know what I'm saying? So it's either you believe or you don't. All right, and this painting here is off. Obviously, it's Adam and Eve, but everything is pale skin, and that's off because it's just it's off. The Jews, the Israelites are melon, dark skin from the ground. Okay. It says after facing an avalanche of condemnation from church leaders following his remark on Friday over his interpretation of the original sin story of the Bible, in which he called God's decision, I don't even want to say it, man. It's just, it almost feels convicting to read after this, because you're saying the word stupid and saying the word God. But on Monday, he also questioned an canonization process. In peculiar, the Philippine leader brought up the issue of the Last Supper and the pictorial interpretation of the final meal Yahushua shared with the apostles before the crucifixion. Alright, so yeah, see, I don't even want to read all, because it's just, it feels convicting to even read after what he says, but what's the point of this? What's really the point of this lesson? Really, it's just to show that the Most High is in control of the kings of the earth, the presidents of the earth, man. And for that president to say that his God has common sense, he's true. Now, I'm not saying that he worships and represents Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because I highly doubt it, But if we go on further, because he's attacking the Catholic Church. Now, Catholic Church has a lot of cases where they do a lot of bad things behind the scene, where a lot of innocent lives are violated. And he could be a victim. He could have been a victim, because if you scroll more down, it says. It says, who revealed in 2015 that he was, you see? Wow, I didn't even read this far. I'm not kidding you. I probably read, because I read this on my break. And I read up to, let's see if I read up to here. It says, the president spokesperson tried to diffuse the controversy, explaining that Chuchi's interpretation of the Bible was influenced by his own unpleasant experience with Catholicism. Okay, so I read up to there, and then I had to get back to work. And common sense, because of what's already been exposed in the media of the dark side of Catholic churches. And I told myself, I bet you any money he's probably a victim. That's why he's lashing out on Catholic Church, and just, why would someone just do that? Unless it was personal. You know what I'm saying? So, to scroll more down, wow, I kid you not. Look what it says. Duterte, who revealed in 2015 that he was molested by a priest when he was young, has frequently slammed the institution of the Catholic Church. which has been practically critical of his harsh anti-drug policies even before his ascent to power. Duterte called Pope Francis a son of a whore during his election campaign. So, once again, the Most High is in control of the presidents of these kingdoms, these different presidents. The Most High put them in power, and that's what I wanted to point out in this article. So that's pretty much it. Scripture says to read line upon line, precept upon precept. So I am going to try to find a precept. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is Job chapter 9 verse 24. This is the best that I could find that deals with the Lord putting whoever he wishes in power. So in this case, at the moment, the earth is given unto the this is Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay, so right now the earth is in control by the hand of the wicked, whether you believe it or not and can receive it or not. That's just the way it is. Okay, anything that goes against these scriptures is wicked. That's plain. All right, and these kingdoms around the world operate against the scripture. Okay, because the scripture says don't eat shrimp. I know that's that's an everyday basic knowledge that everyone knows already, but I'm gonna keep pushing that vibration. And that's a perfect example. The Most High said don't eat shrimp, but yet this kingdom allows it and creates businesses and advertise eating shrimp on television. You ever seen the rainbow lobster? That's a beautiful fish. The rainbow lobster. It literally looks like I'm gonna have to point a picture out. First let's finish this verse, and then we'll end it with that picture for edification's sake. Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. And this goes back into that painting that we saw of Adam and Eve and everything pale face. Okay, the original first human beings are what you call today black, dark melon, dark skin, none of that pale shit. Okay, just to be blunt. It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, so he covered the faces of the judges thereof. And what are they talking about? This. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Oh, I didn't mean to click it. They covered the original paintings of the judges thereof by putting everything pale. All right. Okay. So now let's the whole lobster thing has really nothing to do with this article. Keep jumping around, but again, this is for edification's sake. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, so I'm going to back up, because this kingdom and all the other kingdoms allow, to build businesses and advertise eating shrimp and lobster, and it's not allowed. According to scripture, it's not allowed. Okay, and that's why the Most High is pissed, amongst other things. Okay, but let me show you how beautiful this fish is. Let's see, where is it at? Lobster, rainbow crab. I think it's rainbow lobster. I think it's lobster. Look how beautiful this fish is, man. Look how wicked that is, man. With the knife, see? Edomite. With a knife, cutting the lobster. Look at this with the knife. Look how beautiful this fish is. This fish is beautiful, man. And they say that this meal is like a $600 plate. A $600 plate. Are you kidding me? This is a nice one because it's alive. Wow, look at this. Look at this. you know. But nonetheless, I hope this was edifying. I hope the article was edifying. And yeah, man, the kings of the earth are in the Lord, in the Lord's hands, man. And he's about to take all the crowns and give them back to us. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. Lord willing, you're a part of that number. You know, and hey, keep it pushing, Israel. Shalom, okay?